For our lasagna today, we'll need a little olive oil, and we'll need some lasagna pasta. Now this is called oven ready. As you can see, that's oven ready. And what that actually means is you can put this right into the pan without boiling. Now make sure you notice a difference. This one does not say oven ready. That means you have to boil that in salted water until al dente, and then use them in your lasagna dish. But with this one, it's no boil necessary. As you can see here, no boiling required. So make sure you notice that you take note of that when you're out purchasing your stuff for your lasagna. Okay, we're going to use some minced garlic. I'm going to use some canned meat sauce, but I'll be docking it up, so it's just a base for tomato sauce. I'm going to do a little cream cheese in there. You don't have to if you don't want to. All the stuff I'm going to show you today is just optional. These are things that I like to throw in, and I may use them, I may not. It's just what I feel like throwing in today for a meal while I'm painting the house. I have some garlic mist spray. That's an oil. I'm going to oil the pan, but it gives a garlic flavor. It's really good. We have some Parmesan cheese. We also caught a deal on these poblano mushrooms. And since we bought them today, we'll use them today. We may throw some of those inside the lasagna. We've got some ground pork, as well as some ground beef. I like to mix the two to get the fat of the pork and the good pork flavor. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can use chicken breast, or no meat at all and just do a vegetable. I have some spinach leaves. My wife likes spinach in her lasagna. We're going to throw some of those in there for her. We have some shredded cheese, both Mexican style and mozzarella. You can use provolone, Munzer, whatever you like. If you like the cheese, you'll love it in your lasagna. We're going to also throw in some fresh vegetables. We have garlic, onion, shallots, bell peppers, 2 different kinds of squash, shallots again, and fresh parsley, Italian parsley. And for our spices, we have garlic powder, the basics, cayenne pepper, Italian seasoning salt, black pepper, and my onion powder, and my ground onion. Now, as you can see, these are not all name brand, and most of them have been refilled. Buy in bulk if you use a lot of spices, and they'll go a long way. All right, that's the gist of what we're going to be using today for this lasagna. Again, this is what I like. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. If there's something else you want to add in here, you can just throw it on in and it'll bake. And this is something you can put on and walk away. Leave it in the oven and let it cook while you're doing something else. And today, I'm painting my master bedroom. So we'll go ahead and get started. Also, for a tip, whenever you're using the no boiling required pasta, always add an additional cup of water or liquid like chicken stock or beef stock to your lasagna for the pasta to cook. There you go. Okay, we're going to add a little olive oil to the pan so we can saute our vegetables. Go ahead and turn that fire on. Heat it up. We decided to go with yellow squash, green squash, portobello mushrooms, some onions, some garlic, and some fresh parsley. I will be adding in a little spinach, but I won't be sauteing that. That'll be it. We're going to go ahead and start with the veggies. Good. Start throwing in some of these veggies. It's hard doing this with one hand and no tripod, but I guess you're still getting the gist of it. Seasoning salt on that. The black pepper. Couldn't use cracked black pepper, but my mill, for some reason, it's making things too large. I'm add a little powdered garlic in there. You never can have too much garlic, ever. Throw in some of those onions in there. That are diced up. We're not going to cook this all the way. We're just going to Get them to where they're tender. Yeah, that smells good. But you wish we had smell-o-vision. You have a little steak, maybe some mashed potatoes. You can have this little stir fry on the side. All right, we'll come back when these get tender. They're getting tender. I want to go ahead and add in the garlic and the parsley. We're going to be setting this to the side. Want to get them tender. We'll come back. And those are about as tender as I want those. I'm going to go ahead and plate these here. It's hard to cook and film with one hand. All right, next we're going to come back. We're going to start on the meat. I could just eat this. We have 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and here we have 1.5 pounds of ground pork. We're going to go ahead and fry those till tender. We'll also be seasoning those up with our spices, seasoning salt, ground black pepper, fresh garlic, onions, that kind of thing. We'll get it all seasoned up, drain the oil, and then we'll come back. All right, here's how you want the meat. Well, this is how I like it. Really no pink in there. It's not browned, but it's cooked all the way through, about medium rare. And you can go ahead and cut the fire off and tilt the pan and let the oil drain out. We're going to leave it in the pan because we're pretty much done with the meat. We're just going to tilt the pan so the oil drains to one side. We don't want an oily lasagna. Okay? Here we are. We have the oil, the meat on one side, and it's draining to the other side. And I did that with a cooking spoon. I just shove it underneath the side of the pot, and bam, it's cooking the oil off. Water in, as you can see. All right, that's how you do that. Yes, we can buy shredded cheese, as you can see here. There is shredded cheese, but sometimes the price is better when you buy it in the block. 2-pound block today, in case I'm doing quesadillas or whatever, or blocks of cheese for a dessert tray. I mean, not a dessert tray, but a tray to set out for guests. But everyone has one of these. You pick them up anywhere, secondhand stores, 99-cent stores, whatever. Just shred your cheese. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shred some mozzarella. We'll be back. Project, I cut it in half, so I'm going to do about 1 pound of mozzarella. See if that works. But if it's too soft when you try and use it, put it in the freezer for a little while, for about maybe a half hour until it firms up. Not frozen, but just it gets a little firmer, and it won't be as creamy when you go to shred it. Just a little tip. Just a little piece left over. That's always for the cook. Less than a minute. We're done. Go ahead and get started. Using my garlic mist spray, but you don't have to use this. You can use any kind of Pam or anything like that. It's just olive oil. This has garlic in it, and I use it on my pizzas, pizza crust, pizza bread, cheesy bread, and my Texas toast. I oil it real good. We're going to go ahead and put some some sauce on the bottom. We'll be right back. I'm going to add a little pasta sauce to the bottom of the pan. Just enough to coat it. Don't want to be stingy with that. There we go. Add the pasta. And just stick them on like that. Place them in order as much as you can. Like that. Then we're going to crack one and put it into the space that remains. Like so. There we have it. Then we'll put some more sauce on top of that. Then we'll add some meat or vegetables and layer it until we're at the top. Let's add some of our meat mixture. Be generous. Don't want a stingy lasagna, but we want to get it evenly placed across everywhere. It's hard to do this with one hand again, so mind I'm trying with one hand. Okay, that's the first bowl. Level all that out. Then we're going to put another layer of pasta. Like so. Oh, we'll use this one over here. We'll add some more sauce, and we'll keep going up. Some cheese. Then we'll add some cheese, and we'll be right back. Add some cheese to that. Mozzarella. Don't be stingy with the cheese. Put like about a ½ pound right there. Okay, next we'll go another layer of pasta. We'll be placing that on like this. One there. One there. Put this one here. Pasta here. Pasta here. Pasta here. We're going to go ahead and go another layer up with vegetables now. Take some of our vegetables that we have. Sauteed vegetables, we're going to place those all over the top. Portobello mushrooms, 2 kinds of zucchini, garlic, shallots, onions. Place that all over the top of there. Don't be afraid to use your hands. That's when you can use the expression, I put my fingers in it. You must have put your fingers in this dish because it's delicious. Yes. They say in Louisiana, you must have put your fingers in this. Well, I'm putting my fingers in it. And Mama's going to come home from work today. She's going to be excited. What'd you cook for me, honey? Oh, nothing. I forgot to cook. She's going to say, nope, I smelled it from the street. So how do you know it was me? Because you're the only person in the neighborhood that cooks like that. All right, everything's good in here. All right, we're going to go with another layer of cheese. Don't be stingy. Cheese, please. Let's do it. Cheese. And so far, we've only used 1 pound of mozzarella. We're going to go ahead and dip into that cheddar. Mix it up a bit. We'll be right back. Here is, I added some mozzarella, and I went over with some more sauce. Then I added some cream cheese. You can use ricotta cheese. You can use yogurt if you like. Anything you want. German yogurt would be nice. I use cream cheese. I like cream cheese. Ricotta. Yeah, you have to season and spice up my ricotta. But for me to use it, I like cream cheese. So I use cream cheese. Use what you like. If you like it, you'll love it in a lasagna. It's just like wine. No matter how much it costs, if you don't like the flavor, it's not a good wine. So I've gone ahead and put just a little bit of the spinach on. That's one way to make your kids eat their vegetables. Put a little bit of spinach. I'm not going to drown it, but I'm going to make a nice spinach salad to go with this. So after I put all that on, I got everything I want on there. I added some more garlic. And now I'm just going to add a little Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to add some more Mexican-style cheddar on top. And then I'm going to add some more sauce. And then we're going to add 1 cup of water to the mix, just so it can cook the pasta inside and don't dry out our lasagna. Okay, we'll come back after you see the final, how it looks after it. Bye-bye. We talk about Parmesan cheese. If you want good tasting food, don't use the Parmesan that's sitting in a green can on a countertop or on top of a shelf for 6 to 8 months a year. This is refrigerated, fresh Parmesan. It's delicious, it's freshly grated. You could tell the difference from fresh Parmesan to that stuff in a can. Use the best, your food comes out great. Parmesan sprinkled all through heavily. We've seasoned our lasagna. We're going to use now some Italian spices. Now we're going over with a little Italian seasoning. Should look something like that. Now that we've added everything, we're going to top it all with sauce and cheese. There you have it. What? You said what? More meat? That's not enough meat? A whole nother container of meat? What? Okay, well, that's what YouTube wants. That's what YouTube gets. Let's do it again, baby. Let's take it to the top. Oh, you ain't messing around, Emoneyblue. Never say you came to my house and left hungry. Never. I fill you up, baby. Fatten you up, send you home looking like a little teddy bear. More meat. More, where's the beef? Remember that commercial? For you people around my age, where's the beef? All right. We got a mountain of meat here. Cheese. I'm going to go ahead and compact that a little bit. You still got to get that 1 cup of water in here. What's that? Not enough cheese? Okay, I'll be back. Cheese. Cheese, please. More cheese? No, I ain't putting no more cheese, man. Let's look at that from the side profile shot. Woo-wee! Out of the pan, Stan. Okay, it's up about 2 inches off the pan. That's how we make lasagna here, Southern style, not Southern Italy. This is just Southern style, out of hand. Woo! All right, we're gonna still add in that 1/2 cup of water. I just poured it in the can here. I'm gonna slowly go around it and find little places where I can add in the water, just to put that 1 cup in there to cook the pasta. Now, I'm going to suggest to you, if you have an electric oven or even a regular oven, to line the bottom of your oven with aluminum foil. If you have a heating element, just raise it up a bit and put aluminum foil under the bottom. That way you're not cleaning up a mess. This thing will overflow. We're not in a rush here. Like I said, I have to paint today. I'm putting this in the oven, 250, and I'm going to go paint the master bedroom. And this will be ready for dinner. All right, YouTube. Guess the next shot is showing you when it's finished, or better yet, me eating it. Oh, wait. Before I go, one more spray of that garlic. Oh, that just does it, baby. Puts the shine on it, baby. Garlic shine on it, baby. Woo-hoo! Fat people, roll your eyes and stomp your feet. I'll be back when we're ready to eat. Make some garlic bread. Might even throw in a French toast. Oh, yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll bake a French bread to go with this. From scratch. It's in the oven. And as you can see, the aluminum foil's on the bottom of the pan of the oven to protect it. But we're going to go ahead and let that cook. Sayonara. Grandma said a good cook is a clean cook. After you finish, clean your mess. I have cleaned my mess. Clean. Okay, so we got our seasoned French bread in the breaker. It's going to take about another 3 hours and 27 minutes for that to be done. An update on that lasagna. As you can see, cooked to perfection. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mix up a salad. A little romaine lettuce, spinach leaves, carrots, cucumber, tomatoes, and mushrooms. We'll mix that up and come back. Okay, folks, the salad's all done. We have spinach leaves, romaine lettuce, cucumbers, button mushrooms, broccoli, green onion, white onion, heaven knows what else. That'll be our side salad. Okay. Another tip. Here's 12-inch wide plastic wrap. 2,000 feet. Go to a restaurant supply house, buy Reynolds wrap, your plastic wrap, and your aluminum foil in the restaurant supply store, and they'll have giant. You'll save so much money compared to those little ones you buy at the grocery store. If you get these, they work really good, and it's restaurant quality. All right. Here's the commercial size foil. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's actually 18 inches across, so when you're doing those turkeys, this will cover it by 500 feet. That's huge. Good quality, nice cutter. Get the job done. This is the way to go, people. Save some bucks over the long haul. This is what you want to buy. Commercial size. Whoa, as you can see. It's pretty big. But you'll save in the long run. Okay, there's my seasoned French bread. It's going to be a minute. It's an hour and 10 minutes left. So we'll be having that either late tonight or tomorrow because Mama's home and she wants to eat. Here we have it, people. Had it sitting in the oven at 180, keeping it warm till Mama got home. But we're ready to eat. We'll go ahead and cut into this and plate this for Mama. There it is. I've cut into it. As you can see, the layers in there. Here's a piece I've cut here. Ready to go. We'll have a taster's test and we'll have them tell you how it tastes. There we have it. Lasagna with a salad. Bon appetit. Our bread maker here, as you can see, it's got an hour to go on there, hour and 2 minutes. But my son went and dug out our other one. Makes a smaller loaf, but I think we're going to be doing 2 at a time. YouTube, you've asked for it. Here he is. Hi, schoolboy Eric. Going to sample out the lasagna. Go ahead, Eric. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know where to start, but
Just go ahead and take a bite. Tell me what you think.
It's bomb.
Bomb?
It's like that pizza you made a couple days ago.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, there's Lil E. I know you've been asking for him. He's here, doing what he does best. Chilling. Say goodbye to YouTube. 18 minutes left, 17 minutes. I don't know if you can see that yet, but she's already brown. French bread style. We're going to go ahead and let it finish out the 17 minutes. Then we'll snatch on some world famous French bread. With Greedy right here waiting. All right, we're all done. There we have it. French bread. As you can see. Nice and ready to go. We'll let that sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes. Take it out and have a taste. This is all fresh spices in there. Stop it, Greedy. Okay, here's our French bread. Well, Italian French bread. It's got spices in it. She's going to cool off. We're going to probably eat that tomorrow. We're all full now, but there it is. Bon appetit.